All right. It's your favorite two-wheeled midlife crisis. And yeah, Mac149 here today. And I don't know. Let's talk a little bit about Facebook versus YouTube. That's kind of what I wanted to talk about today. And I've been basically kind of going two channels, one on YouTube, one on Facebook. And the YouTube one is actually shitting the bed. It's completely shitting the bed. Now, before the specialists jump in and say, well, you're not using the right meta tags, you're not using the right keywords, you're not, this is not a video about that sort of stuff, because I know what I'm doing. In short, I know how to target my videos. Facebook, better, because I'll explain. If you're familiar with how YouTube works, in essence, it has no sense of community. It has basically a content creator and subscriptions. The comments, totally irrelevant. I mean, they're totally relevant because sometimes they're fake and AI bots and boosting views, which is very rampant on YouTube. Incredibly rampant on YouTube, unfortunately. The same thing kind of on Facebook, except for on Facebook, it's a little bit more personal. And what I mean by that is Facebook has what are called groups and communities. And groups and communities, when you create content as like an individual, you can actually post your content also to those communities. And if they like your content and the admins don't gatekeep you, then they'll allow your content onto their board for their audience to watch as content on their group page, which is fantastic. And so visibility on Facebook on a ground level, community-driven fan base growing is way better. Way better. YouTube has no chance of competing against that because it has no apparatus like that. And so my views on Facebook are actually way better than YouTube. I will put something like right here or over there. And, you know, I've been showing a little bit about that on my Facebook page as I post, you know. So when I shit post like this and rant post, you know, it's not so much about the music per se. Maybe it's your first time here and you're like, well, who's this guy, you know? And well, Music That Rides is more or less kind of a music channel project that I started over here on Facebook and YouTube as kind of a test equilibrium sort of thing. And I'm really glad that Facebook is actually working out quite well. I basically produce electronic music and rock music. And you can see down below some of the videos that I've made for music and 80s music and basically deep house, some funk music and everything like that. I have several channels, but Music That Rides was kind of like the A/B test between Facebook and YouTube, and I just wanted to throw that out there if you're into content creation. I'm going to speak a little bit more about content creation as soon as this Hornet gets away from me, and content creators in the content creation space, because I got a lot of rants about that. I'm not happy with the way the creator markets are being driven and stuff, and I'm going to try and be as vague as I possibly can. Not vague, but broad stroking as I possibly can. And I'm going to go ahead and relate it to the motorcycle space, because I'm a returning rider. I love my motorcycles and I love riding every day, and I do ride every day. What is it with these Hornets? Hornet attack. I just got stung by one of these a few days ago. I got hit 4 times, I think. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Grip. I kind of forgot where I was. Oh yeah, the social media space. So motovlogging. And there's a couple of really disturbing things that I don't like about the motovlogging space. And I'm going to be totally blunt. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. It is so much bullshit. It is so much bullshit. And I'll give an example. Why is it that there's certain content creators that can publish crime videos on a motorcycle and get all the views and all the attention, all the likes, all the comments, all the love and the glory, and everything that goes with it? Why is it those channels get the most views? Is it because motorcycles riders are technically irresponsible assholes that pretend like they can ride a motorcycle when they really have fucking no clue what they're doing? Or is it a little bit more nefarious than that? And I hate to inform you, it's a little bit more nefarious than that. Some of you guys might not know it, there's talent companies that have been kind of running the show on social media for quite a while. They have marketing people, they have advertisers, they have management on their channels and stuff like that. And unfortunately, the product is not so good. And with those come tie-ins and communications with social media employees and workers. So at the top, quite literally, there's contacts at social media companies that allow some channels to flourish over others. Fact. Okay, now there's another little dirty secret in the social media space that not many people know about. The users, they know about you. That's you. They know about you. They know who you are, what you like, and this is not conspiratorial. They know everything about you. You have devices in your home that listen. They know when next time you got to buy some milk. They know what you kind of need based on conversations that you have. You think it's obscene, but that's where the AI slant comes in. There's AI monitoring you 24/7, okay? It's just a fact. It's just the way it is. I don't make up the rules. They're never going to tell you this, but when you read the fine print and agreements in social media, it is what it is. They know what you are, what you're doing, and to a degree, you develop what's called, you may have heard of the term, social credit score. Every individual has a social credit score on social media, and it's more or less kind of a informational thing that more or less Google uses, Facebook maybe, and they pass the social credit score around, which in turn has a chance of limiting your reach. If you're politically outspoken, if you are just against the grain, like me, I'm against the grain. Some would say I'm quite toxic when I open my mouth, and I guess this channel is really going to be no different. So on top of the relations that you have in social media and these advertising, not advertising, but these management companies have, that this is how they work. Okay, so in short, you got to suck dick to the kingmakers to get anywhere in the space. This is true on YouTube, and I'd say it's, you know, to a degree, quite a thing in Facebook. Definitely something in TikTok. TikTok is really kind of weird. I pretty much can't get any traction on TikTok whatsoever. Another little funny thing that you guys might not know, on Instagram, if you have a motorcycle and you're posting, I think it's Instagram, you're not even allowed to ride your motorcycle, have a moving motorcycle on your Instagram. You won't get many views on rider content. Now, that's why there's so many helmet talkers on Instagram, like you guys that ride bikes and stuff like that. How come all these guys just run around making shorts with a helmet and they get all the views and you don't? Or they're just annoying on your scroll and you're like, what the fuck, right? Well, it's because that's the only way to really make content if you ride bikes. Maybe most of them don't even ride bikes for all I care. I don't know. However, that's in a nutshell why more or less the crime posters, they get all the views a lot of the time in social media and stuff. There are a couple of exceptions to the rules. There's a couple of content creators in the space that are fantastic, very informative. They don't have to post crime video content for views, you know, and have a massive marketing agency behind them. There are outliers still in the space, and I'm very, very glad for them. And but I guess they get all the money. But then again, social media is not really a whole lot of money. So, I mean, if you're new to the space and you want to get into it, showbiz is ruthless. It's pig-faced. A lot of it's fake. A lot of it's phony. And I'm just going to leave this video at that. It's just, I'll have some more information for you guys, but I just want to let you know there's a couple more things that you should know when it comes to social media. So it's very hard to grow a moto channel. Maybe I'm doing this because it's quite the challenge. It is quite the challenge to get started. But again, if you like 80s rock and you like you know, other forms of electronic music and stuff, I'm definitely trying to encapsulate a little bit of, like, if you were from the 80s and there was a band that you never heard of, I'm that guy. So it's like 80s rock and 80s synth music, and I'm going to be making videos and stuff. There's already a good number of them down below. And other videos, I'm going to be talking about motovlogging stuff. Let's see what else. Anything that's kind of funny or interesting, I'm just going to try and stab out there, throw out there, and see pretty much what happens. That's my aim, you know, just see what sticks at this point early on in the beginning of this. As of the speaking though, there is like, I think I'm approaching like almost 130 followers right here on like this personal Facebook page. Over on YouTube, I'll be posting this video too, and you know what? I don't even fucking care. YouTube is such a fucking joke, and I can go on for hours about how shit the social media scene is right now. And more content as you go along is going to be AI driven, spy driven. What I mean by spy again is more or less your social credit score. And of course, deployed AI agents on almost every single individual user on social media. It's true. It's just the way it is. I understand. And my social media score is really low because I'm quite outspoken with politics on some of the other channels that I've worked with in the past. So at any rate, I'm gonna have another little vlog for you soon. Enjoy some of the footage that I've been posting lately. And if you really like it and you like the 90s and I mean the 80s vibe, rock vibe, you know, or you like dance music, maybe you like funk, maybe you like house, deep house. Those are the things that I produce. And the good news is these are things like, especially with the rock music, I do play guitar. I played guitar for quite a long time, and I never just really released much of my music. And now all I have to do is take like a riff song, write some lyrics to it, play it a little bit with the guitar, get some solos in, and just record it. And then I just put it up, and AI kind of does the rest. So I don't need a drummer, I don't need a bass, I don't need a vocalist. Oh, but my vocalists are actually modeled too. So that's a little different too. You know, so I'm trying to dive in on the AI thing and make useful things of it. Not shit that's gonna spy on you or fake my number of views. So if you like my content and you wanna move on with your life with somebody that's outspoken, and if you need anything, you know, I'm here. If you like graphics or web design or video editing things, let me know. Reach out. Don't be afraid. I'm cheap. Not that cheap. No, I'm cheap. I'm pretty damn cheap. Trust. Largely because that is all. Again, I could just go on and on and on about things on the internet, and I guess that's part of what these little outburst videos are going to be about. I guess it's just I can literally rant about the internet, and if I do too much, you might think I'm a negative guy, and I'm not. I'm really not. There's just a whole lot of things in this world that piss me off. Anyways, good seeing you. Stay alive. Ride safe. Don't die.